How's everybody doing today? Today's going to be a good day. We have a bag here of $50. And there's a Benji ender. Well, I don't want to say ender, but there's a Benji. There's a Benji. There are Benjis all over this bag. And I can sit here and point it out all day long. There's another Benji. There's nice ones. There's toned ones. And as I was trying to make a thumbnail, I noticed there's a commemorative in here too, silver. And it happens to be a George Washington, which I found one of those in the past, but it was a proof silver. So I don't know what's going to be in this bag all, but we're going to find a lot of Benjis. This will be a bag. This will be my first Benji in a bag. We've already found a Walker once, but this is going to be a crazy cool bag because it has so many Benjis in it. So hey, Chew. Hey, Martin. How you doing, man? Yeah, I guess you can hear and see me okay. So they did call me up last week, and she had a bag, and I couldn't believe it when I started to look. I seen all these Benjis in it, and then, yeah, it's crazy, man. Thank you. So I'm excited. I know there's a penny in here. I've seen a Canadian foreign. I believe there's at least 150 pence in here I've seen floating around. It has the octagon edges. So we're going to see what's in this bag besides Benji's and a commemorative. So I actually didn't see any Kennedy silvers, but yeah, we'll take 90% Benji's all day long. So we're going to see how many's in here and what else we find. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little under the weather. I'm pretty sure you can hear it in my voice. So we're going to hunt this bag, and then maybe I do have a bag of dimes. And I did pick up actually, when she called, I stopped at my credit union and grabbed $5,000 just in case, extra. And I stopped at one bank, picked up 2 bags of quarters, and went to this bank. I picked up another $5,200 worth of change. But yeah, just got to get my head in the game. But is there a Benji? Look, our first Benji. What is that? 1961, Philadelphia. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of Benjis in this bag. I hope I don't lose juice like I did before last week. So we'll see what we have when we get through here. So I just got to get my head in the game here a little bit. Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's beautiful here. So yeah. Yeah, I've been having allergies. At least I believe they're allergies kicked in on Sunday or something. And I've been having a rough of it for the last week. Last 2 days, I was just aching to death. Today, I was going to go to urgent care this morning if I didn't feel better, which I do feel better today. So yeah, I'm going to figure it out. These notifications working, that's good. You know, a lot of times it doesn't work for people. But yeah, I forget how I was doing hands through the bag, but yeah. Yeah, and a lot of 2024s in here too. Here's another Benji. Here's a nicer one. Yeah, I think the nicer ones are going to be all 63. So there's a 1963 from Philadelphia. Almost like a blingin' Benji, huh? So yeah. Yeah, I'm just staring at the bag. Don't mind me, but there's, yeah. I always hate guessing what's in it. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? How's the weather in Florida? It's warm here in Pennsylvania today. It's near 80 degrees. I actually turned the air conditioner on. So, yeah. Yeah. You always hope to get a bag like this. Oh, yeah, Dennis and I got our boxes this week, and they're all brand new 2024 Philadelphia's again. So we were hoping we were out of the 2023, 2024 dilemma stuff. But yeah. Yeah, thanks, Coin of Soul. How you doing? How's your week been going? Hey, B&K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's better things people could do than watch this, but I wanted to do it. I wasn't going to, but I wanted to get through it so I can get some of this stuff back next week. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to send a photo to Dennis. I was going through. Yeah, I did the bottom half of the bag. The bottom of the bag seemed to be newer ones, and the top of the bag seemed to be tarnished older ones. So, yeah, that's cool beans. It's 84 degrees right now. Yeah, apparently my wife and her daughter's going to go down to Florida next weekend. I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, she said. Yeah. Yeah. Coin to sell. What did I say? Coin to sell again? Coin to sell. How are you doing? Took me 6 years to get that right, huh? Don't mind me. My mind's not all here. So, yeah. Forget I was doing the halves before, but if I were to take a guess how many were in here, I hate guessing. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's another Benji. Sorry, I'm just going to pull them out of the bag when I see them. Another 63 from Philadelphia. Last year for the Benji. Yeah, if I see one, oh, there's one there too. Yeah, I think somebody opened up a brand new roll that was never opened up. All Philadelphia's so far for those new ones. Nice ones. So, yeah. Have you had any luck in the last week or two? I did not see you last week. Dennis did actually pretty good last week. His 6 boxes all had silver in them. He had 11 silver coins out of 6 boxes. My 2 boxes were duds, but I'm making up for it now. Yeah. Hope I don't miss anything. And the credit union finally got a new coin machine now. Goes faster. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do a thumbnail for it, and there was one coin. I'm like, what was that? And I seen a different look, and then I flipped it over, and it's a George Washington, but I don't think it's a... I don't remember. I know the proof was 90%, but I don't know if the regular business strike is going to be 90%. Yeah. I see it. You see it. Another one. Yeah, these are all Philadelphia. These nice ones are all Philadelphia 63s. This is what you hope to get when you get a bag of anything. You get a box. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see any Kennedy silvers. I was poking through it, but we're going to see what's in here when we get to it. Coin yourself. How's your last 2 weeks been? I went out of my normal range and was asking one time. I stopped in this new bank, and because I did not have an account, they wouldn't help me. So I finally went back and opened an account, and then I realized that I was just asking for rolls, and there were large dollar coins or $2 bills, but then I found out that they had their own coin machine. So I asked them if I could buy the bags from them. And the first bank I stopped at says they already have somebody that does that. So I went to probably like, I think five or six other ones to ask. And I gave them my number. And eventually, they said it takes a while for it to fill up, but they finally called me, and I wouldn't know if they had silver in the bags until I got one. But yeah, the first bag I ever got, there was 40 silver coins in the bag. So I stopped at a few other banks to give them my number, and they called. So yeah, we know there's silver. Their machine takes silver, so that's how we get this. So yeah. So that's how I got them. We got 1 penny. I know we're gonna get a lot of pennies. There's an 84. I saw a couple pennies in here. Yeah. So yeah, I just asked for the bags. I mean, the places where I dump, the machines spit out silver if there's silver. That's what you got to watch it, because some spit out the silver. You did 2 boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, each 28 total wheats. 51. Wow, 51 Canadians. That's a lot. And 2 King Georges. That's pretty good. Plenty of older Jefferson. Southeast. How you doing, man? I guess you're going to get a lot of Canadians being so close to Canada. You got 2 V nickels out of a box. That's a pretty good deal there. Congratulations. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, my banks or my credit unions that I dump at, their machines spit out silver. So this machine that these people have at these banks, they take anything. They take the foreigns, because there's foreigns in here. We've gotten all kinds of stuff so far out of the bags. I mean, you get your pennies, quarters, nickels, dimes. We get foreigns. So this machine does not discriminate against any denomination or, yeah, anything, I guess. Yeah, I picked up a nickel bag. I was just kind of like looking at it. Saw a couple of those elongated, when you go to the places and they smoosh that penny. There's 2 of those in there. And then I happened to see a silver nickel. Yeah. I don't see it. Yeah, I got lucky on this here. I wish I could go to every one of their banks. And here's another penny. What year is that? There's a 78. Another copper. 2 pennies. So I'm just assuming every time I get a penny, I'm going to be losing 49 cents. 1942 George. I like finding George. So yeah. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Benji. Yeah, I'm just taking a guess. I'm going to say there's at least 15 to 20. I mean, if you see silver usually in a bag, there's a 2004. And I just happened to, there's another one. Look at this. Look at this. 3 of them. There's 3 more. These are probably going to be all the 63s, yeah. These are going to be all 63s. Somebody opened up a good roll. Uncirculated. All from Philadelphia. That's cool beans. Surprised I haven't seen a silver Kennedy. I'm not complaining. I'm going to say we got 2, 4, 6, 7 so far. Oh, here's another one. Make that number 8. I'm going to say there's a roll in there. Just taking a guess. I'm just kind of like beside myself right now trying to absorb this, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the $50 boxes, I told her not to order me any right now. I just dread getting the new boxes. We had so many of them last year. And now we were hoping we were over with it, and it's not. Yeah, I just feel that like whoever dumped the new ones, because they were in the bottom of the bag, and then the other ones were at the top of the bag, so I'm assuming it was two different people that dumped them. But I was hoping if there's Benji'S, I didn't see no walk. I didn't see anything else but Benji'S. And now I know there's a commemorative in here because I've seen it. Speaking of the dimes, you found 6 silver dimes, 3 Roosevelts, and 3 more. That's pretty good. Out of 1 box. That was a good box. 36p. You get some good boxes up in there. That is pretty cool beans. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped at my credit union to get money out of it to take with me. I only had $3,000 on me, so I figured I'd stop and get some extra since I'm going so far. And I got $5,000 cash out, and he's like, "Can you take a check?" I'm like, "No." And then they ask you why you need so much. I never had him ask me what I need it for. And they already know I do coins, and I said more coins. He's like, "Okay." Yeah. Pretty sure you're not going to be able to get your own money out of the bank unless you have a real good reason for it. I don't know. Yeah. My eyes are kind of bugged out here a little bit, so hopefully I don't miss anything. 2023's in here. Oh, there's another penny. What is that? Oh, what is this? We got something different. What is that? That's different. What is that? I don't think I've ever found one of these. 10 something, 10 cents. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? What is that? I've never seen that before. France. Is that going to be a franc? What does that say? Republic of France. It says francaise or something. That is pretty darn cool. I've never found one of these before, that's for sure. It says 10C over here. What is that, 1916 on there? I don't know. Let's take a look. That is crazy cool. Yeah, 1916, 10. I don't want to say cents, but I'm assuming that's France. It says freight, renit. That is just crazy cool. France. I'm going to assume it's a French coin from France. That is pretty damn cool, man. I never found one of these before. 1916. That is crazy cool. Cool design on the face. That's awesome. And we did find another penny. That's what I mean, man. It's like you never know what you're going to find in a bag of anything. That is cool. Yeah, that is crazy cool. It's a French 10 centimes. That is cool beans. 1916. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Wonder what else is in here. 2021. I mean, how long did somebody have this stuff laying around? I mean, it's been... Last bag I got from this bank was like, I'm going to say like 5 months ago. It's been about 5 months since we've gotten a bag. And I have my name in it like 5 or 6 different places. That's cool. You find in this stuff some silver too. You ever find silver? Canadian silver. Yeah, a lot of times people, they just leave it there or they throw it on top. Yeah, you got to be the right person to walk in at the right time to get it, though. The other day I was dumping coins and it was only a penny in the return. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just a little dirty. And there was 2 pennies in the trash. They were a little like bent up. So I just took a hammer and flattened them out and spent them the same day. That was crazy cool. I wonder what else we're going to find in here. That just blows my mind to find a coin like that. Still haven't seen any Kennedy silver. Not that I'm complaining. 2001. You got a commemorative quarter. That's pretty cool. Never found the silver yet. Yeah, it's been a while since I got a silver from any. Well, from the coin stars have been like empty for me. I mean, I only have 2 posts for the next 2 weeks for the coin star. That's it. I got no other content. 2020 W in change earlier. That's a good find. I think there's a proof in here too. I've seen a proof, I believe, earlier when I was digging through it. Yeah. You never know what you're going to find. That's for sure. I was playing with the dime bag and I saw this blackened dime and I'm like, ooh. And I couldn't see what was on it. And I'm taking pictures of it and couldn't get it through the bag. And then I used the magnifying glass and I could finally see it was Canadian. I'm like, oh, it's Canadian silver. But no, it's 2012. It's like, sure looks silver. Yeah. 2012 Canadian. It's all blackened up like it's a silver, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice. I was hoping it would have been nice if other banks would have called. Oh, there's that pence. I saw this in the bag when I was flipping it around. It should be a 50 pence. Yeah. You got a 50 pence. Queen Elizabeth II, 1997. I was like finding them. We got 2 foreigns in there. I know there's a Canadian in here somewhere. I saw it. I'm assuming it's $2, but I won't know until we get it. But I know I've seen it. Yeah, one nice thing about my machines that I dump, well, except one, I don't really dump at it much. There's only one that doesn't have a return in it. So if you miss silver, then you missed out. The other machines, they all spit anything out. And then the last couple weeks, I found magic coins that somehow we missed. I found 2 magic coins in the last month, I'm going to say. Somehow we missed it. They weren't light rolls, so I don't know what happened there. Usually they're light rolls. Yeah. Yeah, I took this bag out and I threw it in the truck, and then when I finally got all the change out, I had to make like 3 trips. She let me use the cart. And I'm looking at the bag. I'm like, oh my God, there's a Benji. I'm like, there's another Benji. And there's another Benji. I was just happy to see a silver coin. You never know what you're going to get. Because this will be my 8th bag. And out of the 8 bags that I've gotten, only 1 didn't have any silver in it. The most I found in the bag was my first bag. It was 40 percenters in it. And over those 8 bags, only for the first 7, 2 of them I don't remember if there was anything missing or not, but I've lost $38 in actual missings. So $38 missing so far. But if you're going to get silver, so I'm good. Yeah. And nobody's been really having a lot of luck. Oh, there it is. I see it. There it is. There's that commemorative. I don't know if this is a proof or not. This might be the proof. This might be the proof, but it's hard to tell being so tarnished. But there's a George Washington. This is the last year that, I don't want to say the last year, but this is the last commemorative that was minted in silver. The next commemorative is the 1986 Nation of Immigrants was the next commemorative after this. This was the last silver. This should be 90% silver. This almost looks like a proof. They made this in a business strike and a proof strike, but it's hard to tell. But I think that is the proof. It's very tarnished, but there it is. That's to be my second one I've ever found. That's pretty cool. George Washington commemorative. Well, let's see how much he weighs. Yeah, the next commemorative in half was the Nation of Immigrants. And you can't see that, can you? It's hard to tell. Yep, 12, almost 12.5 grams. So yeah, that's 90% silver. Yeah. Yeah, how many Nation of Immigrants have people found over the years? We found lots of them. And then the next silver commemorative they made was actually the dollar commemoratives. They didn't make any more 50-cent piece silvers. Oh, there's a couple pennies. There's a couple more, man. We're going to have a lot of pennies in here. Lots of pennies. So you think if each penny was counted as a $50, well, what's this? Another penny. This thing is loaded with pennies. We're going to lose money on this one. But we'll get a Benji. There's another Benji. There's a 1950. That looks like a Denver. Yeah. Denver. There's oldest Benji. That was a 61. Yeah, 61. Philadelphia. So now we got a 50. 1950 Denver. That's our oldest now. Benji. Yeah, I know I babble on too much sometimes, but oh, there my God, there's so many pennies in here. Look at these pennies. Everywhere. 3 more pennies. Just thinking we lose 50. I'll know what it is when I dump them. You don't know what's going to be in the bag until you actually take it back. So, yeah. So, yeah. You never know what's going to be in it until you take it back. Yeah, I stopped in at the bank that I first ever went to. They asked me if I know I wasn't going to get any $50 bag. Because I asked the lady about, she was confused. She said, they don't come in burlap anymore. And I never say anything about burlap. She said, they come in plastic. I'm like, she confused me. And the other lady said, no, he's asking for bags from the change machine like blank that gets. So I know the guy's name that gets coined. He's probably the one that gets the $50 bags. I don't think I'll ever see a $50 bag from that one. But I'm happy to get it. So, yeah. Anybody else find anything in the last couple weeks? Stacking and packing, still hunting. Used to have stuff used to come up on the thing every now and then for him, but I haven't seen anything for him lately. Not that I go looking for him. I just wait to see it come up. Thought I saw a proof in the bag somewhere. It looked like a proof when I was hunting it, looking through it. So I'm looking for a proof too. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been so long. I mean, I figured with, you know, Christmas coming and all that more people would have brought in change and would have been more half-dollar bags. But yeah, it would have been nice to see, like, whoever dumped the halves. This could have been 5 months ago. Dumped these halves and they've just been sitting there, and you wonder if they threw any quarters, dimes, nickels, silvers away also, but you'll never know because those bags are gone, you know. Yeah. So I'm hoping with the top of the bag having the older ones in, hopefully there's some silver in it. I picked up 5 quarter bags. I mean, that's $5 grand. It's hard to see silver. Look for silver quarters in a bag or dimes or the nickels. Unless it's staring you in the face, you know? Yep. Oh, there's a couple more Benji's. Oh, there's another one. Oh, wow, there's a good handful here. Oh, my God, that's what I mean. Look at this. What year is that? 56. You can actually see the dirtier ones. 56. Philadelphia. That's Philadelphia, too. What's that? 51. Yeah. 62. Denver, looks like. This is crazy cool. This is what you call intercepted. There's a 1953. 53, it looks like. Another one here somewhere I thought I saw. Yep, there's another. Oh, there's 2 more yet. That was a good handful. 62. That almost looks like an S. Now it's a Denver. I don't know which ones have the S on. I don't think they all do, but there's a 52. That's a Denver too. Man, that was a good handful. Wow. Yeah, I was taking a guess. I hate guessing because I feel like jinx myself, but it is what it is. I figured it'd be at least between 15 and 20 in here. Oh my God, look at all these pennies. Oh my God, this thing is just loaded with pennies. Look at this. I'm just going to pick them out. I know you can't see, but look at this. This thing got more pennies in it than I thought it was going to have. I see a lot more Benji's coming too to make up the difference. Wow. I can see it the bag right now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 7 staring at me. 8. Wow, there's at least 8 more. Well, there's going to be more than 8. Oh, there's one of those smashed pennies. This one looks like it could be. Oh, I can't read the small print. It's got a dolphin on it. But man, is this from SeaWorld or something? Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. There's 2 of those, at least 2 of those in the nickel bag. Oh my God, look at these pennies. Oh yeah, I found the wheat penny on the ground the other day. I was going out of the place we go to eat, and there was a penny there. And it's like, oh, it's a wheat penny. It's actually in my wallet yet. Wow, that's crazy. We got a lot of pennies. A lot of pennies. A lot of pennies. Oldest Canadian. I don't know what the oldest one I found. Nickel. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. I don't keep any. It sounds kind of stupid, but if I all the foreign coins that I find, I actually give to my daughter, unless they're like really old and unique, or if they're silver. So I give all my, just like my daughter. I didn't see her. Well, I haven't been in this space in a long time. So my top of my computer was just loaded with foreign coins, and most of them were from Canadian nickels and quarters. But yeah, I don't save any of my foreigns unless they're old, really old, or silver. I give everything else to my daughter. So yeah. So yeah, whatever. I just don't know what I have like in my safe. You forget what you have over time. I just keep stacking it up. Yeah, very good score, Vincent. I can't believe it. I mean, this is what you hope for. I've never gotten like the one bag. We got a Walking Liberty, one Walker in it, and I think it was 264 Kennedys, and that was the only 90% I've ever found until now. This is to be the most 90% out of a bag that I've ever gotten, and this will be my first Benji. I've never gotten a Benji till now. Could you imagine, like, if the lady calls one day? I mean, you just got to be at the right bank for one thing. And somebody dumps a whole bunch of Walkers and Benjis. I'm waiting for like a. You haven't found the silver in a month. Wow, that's terrible. But this is like kind of what you dream of. It's like you want to get a Benji bag or a Walker bag, or like I always my thoughts are like, I can't wait to get a bag with a barber in it or seated in it. Wouldn't that be cool? Or a little bit of everything in one bag, but you just never know, You just got to be the lucky dog. I see a silver. I see another Benji. 58. I'm going to say it's Denver. Yeah. Those are my little dreams. Getting a bag like this that's loaded with, 90% silver Benjis. But it's just crazy that somebody dumped all these Benjis. And right now we have one commemorative, over here, George Washington commemorative. Now, I forget to tell you what year that was from. 87. I forget if there was a year on this. There should be. I think this is the proof, but it's just so tarnished. It's hard to believe that this is the proof and it's been in circulation or something all these years, 1982. This was 1982. It's the 250th anniversary of George Washington's birth. So 1982. This was minted in 82. And the other one was minted in. This was the last silver commemorative made in a $50 that I'm aware of. If you look at the book, here's a 1948. Isn't that the first year? 1948? 48, I think, was the first year. 48. Philadelphia. I think that's our first year, 48. Cool beans. Someone was telling me it was 49, but it must be 48. Yeah. I see more pennies. There's a lot of pennies. This will be like the most pennies I've ever found in a bag. Yeah, but I'll know once I take these back how many we did or didn't lose. So yeah, I'm not complaining right now. I mean, you have 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 silver coins. So that's at least $190. Probably over $200 worth of silver right there. So I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Even if we lose a couple bucks, I'm just going to stack the pennies up here. I'm not going to keep shelling them. There's a lot of pennies in here. Wow, there's more pennies. More pennies. 2 more pennies. Crazy. There's another penny. Yeah, this will make up the difference. No Kennedy halves yet, though. You didn't hunt anything this weekend at all. Did you get anything? Oh, there's one right there. What's that? Another Benji, 1954. That's a Denver, I believe. There's lots of fuzzies in here, too. It's kind of weird. Oh, another one. Man, it sure looks like a nest sometimes. I tell you, it's hard to tell. Nope, it's a Denver. I don't think they made Benji's in every year. Oh, another 48. There's a 48 Denver. Two 48s. Yeah. Okay, go to school as well. That'll keep you busy. At least you got some hobbies. This is a good hobby to have. Yeah. Yeah, no Kennedy half dollars yet. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, when did she call me? She called me like Wednesday. So I'm wondering, you just wonder, is this the same person dumped it at two different times? Really nice coins I've seen so far are the 23s, 24s, occasional 21. This is what you hope. Oh, another one. Another pence. There's two of these in there. Another 50 pence. What year is that from? 1997. So we got 2 pence. 250 pence. We got 100 pence. Yeah, it costs a lot to get halves. Pennies is good though. Pennies has a lot of varieties in it. I always say if you're going to look for something, look into pennies because you really don't need a lot to get them. And if you find the right variety, you can buy a house. I mean, there's that proof I saw. Is that a proof? Yeah, it is. There's that proof I saw earlier. 2006 San Francisco clad proof. That's cool beans. Hold on. I knew there was a clad proof in there. I saw one. So there's one. Yeah. I mean, for a coin to look that bad, it had to be thrown around a lot, you know. Just like this one here. If this is a proof, which I think it might be, it sure looks like it, but it's so toned, you know. But that's a cool coin. Most of your coins are 2023 Ds and you still found 2 V nickels. That's pretty cool, man. You never know what you're going to find in a roll until you open it up. Were they bank rolls or customer wrap rolls? That's crazy. I remember one time, I forget what I found, but there was a customer wrap roll, and I know it was weird. I don't know if it was quarters, dimes, nickels, or whatever, but there was like 2 or 3 different denominations in it. And there was 3 silvers from like, one was Canadian, I remember that. One was US, and I forget what the heck the other one was. It almost looks silver, but it's not. Specifically Brinks bank wrap too. Well, that's a good deal, man. It's always nice to find something you're looking for. So yeah. Yeah, we got quite a few Benji's in here yet. There's another one. 62. Philadelphia. This is pretty cool. 63 should be. Philadelphia. Another penny. Man, we're going to have a roll of pennies out of this bag before we're done. You watch. I'm going to grab this one. I can see it over here calling my name. 57. I'm going to say it's Denver. I know we get a San Francisco every now and then, but that's a rare treat. Yeah, there's still Benji's in here. I mean, I still see, I'm pretty sure we're halfway through the bag or darn close to it, but I still see at least one silver edge over there. I see one Benji sitting there. Yeah. Yeah, we got a ways to go. Yeah, I think 48 was the first year then. 48, 47. There's another penny. It's just crazy how many pennies are in this bag. And I know there's a Canadian in here somewhere. I just didn't find it yet. And NF String and Sun. I haven't seen NF String and Sun boxes in like forever. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if I want to. I just been getting. I told her to order 4 boxes of nickels for next week. I just, from after getting all those $50 boxes of 2024s and then getting 2020, I can't take it. And it was like, it's like eating the same thing for 3 months, man. It was terrible. Yeah, I'm going to mute you out every now and then because I have to cough. Yeah. I think Sunday I started getting, well, I figured I was getting allergies. And my wife said, no, you're getting sick. It felt like allergies. You know, you get all the symptoms of being sick, except you don't get the fever. Got stuffed up. My body ached like you wouldn't believe. And then I was coughing. I couldn't stop coughing sometimes. It's like you're shaking your brain around. Your head hurts. It was brutal. And then Wednesday, I think I felt the best. And then, Thursday and Friday, man, it was just sore. Today I feel better. I think I'm a little off because I've been taking Benadryl. Every time I take them allergy pills, it kind of makes you feel off to begin with, you know. Got another proof. Yeah, we got another proof. What are your odds? Another 2006 San Francisco proof. Oh, I must have accidentally caught it. Sorry. I must have caught it out of the bunch. Huh. No, we didn't find 2. We only found 1. Good news is I found it twice. I was going to say, what are your odds? I must have pulled it out of that thing. Pull it back in. Make it look like you found more. Good afternoon, Deborah. How are you doing? It is warm here today. It's like 80 degrees. Yeah. Try that. Yeah, I must have grabbed it by accident. Oh, man, there are so many pennies. We're going to be in penny. Well, I'm just curious how many $50 we're going to be missing out of this bag. With all these pennies. It was just like, I could not believe all these pennies. I mean, they're just coming. They just keep coming. There's another one. Penny, penny, penny. There's another one. Boy, if every one of these pennies is a $50, we are in trouble. And we got a little Tide thing. You name it, it's in a bag. If it fits, it'll go. Is that silver? No, it's a 79. Man, that just looks so tarnished silver. How's your weekend going, Deborah? Oh, I almost threw that in the trash. Don't throw that in the trash. That's money. I don't even see him. I don't even see a silver in that bunch. That was terrible. I think it's the first punch. What's on the mat so far? We got 250 pence. We have a France from 1916. I never found one of these. Lots of pennies. And we have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 17, 19, 21, 24 Benji's. I mean, sorry. Actually, there's 23 Benji's and we have one George Washington commemorative. So yeah, we're not done. We're over halfway through the bag, but there's more Benji's in here. I mean, I can sit here and grab one here. Here's another one. Here's one of the nice 63s. We're trying to get a full roll of these 63s from Philly. So we're getting there. There's another Benji. 61. Looks like Denver. Yeah, we got a lot. We're gonna have to just stack these straight up. Now I'm getting hot all of a sudden. It makes me cough. Yeah, we're not done yet. Yeah, the only silver I found so far was Benji's and one commemorative. So yeah, no Kennedys yet. Not complaining. There it goes here. Keep going. No, I kind of got allergies still. So what do we got? Hey, our first quarter. Cool beans. We got a quarter now. We got a little bit of everything. Oh, please. Wow. Getting overheated for some reason now. Makes me cough. Nose is running. Yeah, my nose would start running like you wouldn't believe sometimes. Like, what the moon's going on? Oh, it's not getting hot in here. I'm just getting hot. Yeah. It's crazy that somebody just threw away Benji's. One commemorative. It's just crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it sucks. So all I can say is allergies suck. Wow. Not to complain or anything, but yeah. Last year was not this bad, but man, as soon as stuff started to try to bloom, yeah, it's just crazy. So yeah. And another penny. Man, this is a lot of pennies. What's that dirty thing there? Don't even know if it's silver. Nah, I don't think that's silver. I'm going to say that's 1971. Cool beans. Another one, Philadelphia. 54. Crazy. What's that? 1960. Philadelphia. What's that? Are we going to get a... No. I don't think we're going to get a Kennedy. Oh, there's two more. Two more. Philadelphia. 1950. Looks like a Denver. 52. Wow. I'm sorry, my nose is running. I have to do something about it. All of a sudden, I just started. Nose is running and coughing. Yeah. I never like to guess how many silver coins are in a bag. 84. You guess, it doesn't matter. You get what you get. 2005 D and a 2011 D and a 2018 D. I wish they would have left them NIFCs instead of making these 23s, 24s, 22s, 21s. I don't know if 20s were NIFCs or not, but man, somebody really, that's what messed this whole thing up. All these new coins they threw in the mix. Missed opportunities. I don't know whose idea it was to mint so many new coins, especially half dollars, you know. But we're dealing with it. Yeah, we're definitely well over half the bag now. There's yummy stuff in there. I don't know what that is. Something hard. Yeah, I don't know what the future of coin roll hunting. I think sometimes, like based on the boxes and stuff, probably better off just waiting for bags. You have to go through less running around and there's a nice proof there. There's a nice one. That's a nice one there. 2005. Clad proof. What is that? Oh, what is this? It looks silver. That's why I grabbed it. What is this? Probably not silver now. Wow, this is some crazy foreign coin. I don't know if that's silver or not. I don't think so. But man, what is that? One something. Looks like QUCTZAL or OL. I don't know. That is crazy cool. That is cool. I don't think it's silver, but man, that's cool. No, I grabbed it because I've seen it. It looked like it was silver. What is this called? I have no clue. Pass for me. Duradera. I don't know. One Quetzal. QUETZAL. One Quetzal. 1996. No, that is not silver. But that is cool. That is cool. That is crazy cool. I don't think we've ever found one of those. That is nuts. And look at that. There's another Benji. Who would have guessed? Another Philly. Another nicey. See, what are we looking for? Full roll. So we got 3. We'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway to the full roll. There's another one. Only 9 to go for that full roll of uncirculated Benji's. I think somebody threw a full roll. That is just crazy. That is crazy cool. Up another quarter. George Washington, 2021. 2 quarters now. It's better than finding dimes. I mean, better than finding pennies. That is crazy cool. We found 2 foreign coins that we've never found before. I'm pretty sure I've never found before, I can tell you that. Unreal that there's no Kennedy silvers in here. It's like weird. Somebody was just saving Benji's. Maybe somebody thought they were foreign coins and just dumped them. Yeah, I know they end up in the bags, but I wonder if the machine registers. I'm assuming they register everything that goes in the darn thing. Yeah, I'll take everything I find. I mean, the foreigns are considered $50 that are foreigns. Then I'll take every denomination, no matter if there's 30 pennies, and I would think that that's 30 objects, 30 halves. So we'll see what we end up with when we take them back this week. Yeah. Cough time. It's just getting so hot, I gotta turn the air down some more. So yeah. Yeah, every coin I consider as a coin would be considered counted as a $50, which I hope not. Because right now, based on the number of, what year is that? 90 something, 94. So if every one of these coins was penny and quarters or whatever, or marked as a half, you figure how much you're losing each time. So each penny would be 49 cents lost. I see more Benji's coming. Ooh, what's that? That was a flattened out penny. That's a flattened out penny. Train track penny. A couple more of them nice Benji's. 63s. 63s from Philly. We only need 7 more to make a full roll. What's this over here? Another one? Yeah, somebody pretty sure. Here's a gold plated. Gold plated. We got a little bit of everything in here. Still see more Benji's coming. Sorry, I just can't stop coughing. I turned the air down, so hopefully we got 2 of them here. It looks like 2 more Benji's. Who threw these away? I'm glad they did. Denver 51, 52, Philadelphia. Crazy. This is crazy. Crazy cool. That's all I can say. And no Kennedys. That's the odd part about it. 1 commemorative. When I seen that commemorative in the thing, I'm like, ooh, I wonder what else is in here. Well, I don't see any barbers. I don't see any seated. No walking liberties. No Kennedys. That's weird. Not complaining. I hope the same person goes back to this bank and dumps whatever else they have. All the walkers. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be very nice. But Can't be greedy. I'm happy to have it. I don't want to say this is once in a lifetime thing, but you never know. Sure glad I made the decision to go back over that area and open an account up and see where we're at. You gotta ask. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to get customer wrap rolls. And then the lady says, oh, we don't take rolls. They make them unwrap them because we dump them in our machine. And I'm like, ooh, can I get the bags? They can't take the bags off the machine until they're full. So, yeah. Oh, there's another one of those. There's another one of those. Where's that one from? Oh, it's got a coyote on it or a wolf. Something Zoo. Something Valley Zoo. It says Lehigh Valley Zoo. Pennycollector.com. That's pretty cool. Never found one of them. Got two of those now. More pennies. We have more pennies. That's a lot of pennies. Oh, there's a Benji. Oh, and there's another penny. Oh my God. Oh, there's another Benji. Oh, there's another Benji. Let's see. There's another. Oh, there's another Benji. Any more? Oh, there's another one. This is a good bag. Is that silver? Oh my God, we're going to find a 40% silver coin. Kennedy. 1968 D. We finally got one. Hey, cool beans. We got 40%, 90%. 51. I'm just going to say it's a D. Well, that should be a 63 Philly. Almost got that full roll. Here's a 49 Philly. Here's a nice toner. 58 Philly. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. I guess it's a Denver. 1960. Cool. That is crazy. Any more Benji's hiding in there? We finally got a 40% silver. We got robbed. I know. Oh my God. This is crazy cool. That's crazy. We're almost done, but we still got a little bit to go yet. That was a good little scrape them out of there. And this is how your silver gets in the boxes. Bags like this. And just think, I intercepted a Benji box. A Benji dump. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Can't believe that there's actually a 68. Kind of in shock that that's in there. Who put that in there? 68D. Well, we got one 40%er. That is crazy. I mean, we know not to throw it away. I mean, there's people that just don't know not to throw it away. Yeah. You can't just edge hunt these because sometimes they don't look silver. There's another Benji. There's another Benji. How many Benjis are in this bag? A lot. This is cool beans. I was hoping one day this would happen. Yeah. I just can't believe it. I'm still kind of in disbelief. It is real. That is real. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like when they dumped all the Benji's, did they dump silver quarters, dimes, and nickels, you know? But unless, yeah, we'll never know. I know I saw one, at least one. Oh, there's two. That's not a real nice one. 59 Philly. Here's one of them 63s. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 4 more of these for a full roll. And there's one right there. Crazy. Wow, we're almost got a full roll of BU Benji's. Do you see any? Oh, there's one right there. They don't stand out when it's so shiny. 63. One more. 2 more. We'll have a full roll of BU Benji's 1963. I'm going to say somebody dumped a full roll. Dennis is fishing with his son. Hey, Forrest, how you doing, man? That's okay. Yeah, it was a great bag, man. It's a good bag. It's going to be hard to beat. It's going to be very hard to beat. So we just need 2 more 63s and we'll have a full roll of BU 63s from Philadelphia. Yeah, it's very awesome. Still kind of in disbelief. All Benji's except 140% and 1 commemorative right now. A couple foreigns we've never found. I know there's a Canadian in here. I saw a Canadian coin in there. I know I did. But we have not pulled it out yet. Lots of pennies. Lots of pennies. Hope they don't all equal loss of 49 cents, but I'd say we made up the difference somewhere along the line. You figure if you have $20.50 at the minimum of $10 a piece, there's $200 in just one roll. I'm just going to say the minimum, because I don't know what the maximum would be. So I got a funny feeling we're going to end up with about $500 worth of silver after the day is done. So yeah, if we lose a little bit on the... Yeah, I'm good with that. Somebody wants to give you a couple $100 worth of silver for face value and take a couple dollars from you in the process. I'm good with that. I know it sounds counterproductive, but that's the way it works anymore. I mean, just like yesterday, I normally don't weigh my brand new boxes of coins, $50, but I dumped the one box. They were all there, and I know the other box looked like it was missing a coin. So I brought the other box home and weighed the rolls up. The roll was missing 2 coins, and one roll had an extra coin. So you go to the bank to lose 50 cents. Then you got to dump all the stuff, you know? Yeah. We're almost done. There it is. I see it. Canadian. Should be $2. Yep, it's $2 coin right there. $2. Cool beans. We got a little bit of everything today. Oh, we're going to get our first dime. You wonder like how this even got through the machine. Look how bent it is. I'll take a hammer and smash that back down. That is just crazy. I'm going to try to get the rest of them out here on the mat. I see a bunch more pennies. Get my stuff mixed up. A couple more pennies. We got lots of pennies today, boys and girls. Is that it? The bag is empty. That is the empty bag. So this is it. Whatever you see is what you get. I know I did see at least one more silver coin. We're going to have at least one more. Another penny. I think we're going to find more pennies than we did silver coins. But this was pretty cool. I can't wait to do it again. I hope it happens again. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I know I saw at least one silver coin. I'm not going to just pick it out unless I see it. We're just going to go with the flow. I hope these are not all clad. What's that? Got a metal detector find. Somebody was happy to find that. It's always nice to find a $50. Hold, please. Yeah, we're almost at the end. I think there's one, or I think I did see one more when I was digging them out, but we're almost there. Almost there. And next time I stream, I'll let you know how we did with how much was in the bag total. Now, even though the foreigns aren't halves, I count these as halves because they're the size of a half, you know? So all the pennies, hopefully they ain't all registered as a half because then we'd lose out a lot, you know? I think there's one right there. Yep, there's one right there. I got one more right there. Is that a Benji? Man, who threw that Benji away? 57, Philadelphia. We're getting there. Another penny. Lots of pennies. I think another thing that's making me cough is the dust that's coming off of this, I think. Oh, there's another one. We still need two more, and this is one of them. Another 63. We need one more 63 to have a full roll. Oh, this looks like a silver. No, it's not. That's a nice clad. Had that silver tones to it. We might not get that full roll after all. That means the next bag must have something in it already. I hope I get the next bag too. Nah, but these 63s, they were at the bottom of the bag. So that means, oh, there it is. These were at the bottom. The new ones were at the bottom of the bag. I saw a lot of new ones at the bottom. So there's a full roll of BU 1963s from Philadelphia. Somebody dumped the whole roll. And the weird part about it is there was no tone front or back. So I don't know how they ended up not getting toned on the front face, you know what I mean, at the end of the rolls. So yeah. So we did get a full roll of those. 140%, that was it. Yeah. I think that might be it for silver, but let's find out. Just weird, somebody had a full roll and somebody dumped it. we're happy to have it. That's 20. 7. 10. Ugh. I lost count. It's 10. Man, I gotta keep coughing. I can just smell it in the air with all this dust. Yeah, I keep coughing now, so I can just smell the dust in the air. I apologize, but I'm doing the best I can without coughing. I think this is it. There might not be any silver, but yeah, there's 2 full rolls, right? 2 full, yeah, 2 full rolls. And a little bit more. So we got 40. 48 Benji's right now. 48 Benji's, a 40% and a commemorative. So this will be the most silver coins. I don't want to say that I found in a bag, found in one of these bags. I think that bag that Ray and Linda got me in the beginning, I think that had over 50 in it. I don't recall. I'd have to go back and look. But the most I've ever gotten out of one of these bags is 40%ers. But this is definitely the most 90% silver coins I've ever found in a bag. Period. This is probably the most silver. No, this is the most 90% silver coins I've ever found total out of bags. I guarantee you that one. Most 40% silver coins found in a bag ever. That is crazy. Couldn't made it an even 50, could we? Must be in the other bag. I can't wait till she calls about the other bag. The only problem is if she calls me within the next month that the other bag's full, I'm kind of going to get excited, but I didn't want to get too excited because I never know what I'm going to get. So I didn't get too excited to go over. I was just happy to have a bag, and then we'll see what we get out of it, you know. But now I'm kind of going to be excited thinking the same person dumped more of something else. And, oh, that would be sick. If that was it. We got robbed. We're missing 2 coins. Not really. We ended up with 50 silver coins. That's pretty cool. That was a good bag. No doubt about it. Wow. That is crazy. You know what we're going to do here, but we do have 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, there's 20. It's a full roll of 1963 Philadelphia's. Somebody tossed. That is just crazy. This is crazy because I don't even think this is the most Benji's I've ever found at one time. Even the Blingin' Benji's, I think I only found 30 something. There's a full roll of Philadelphia's. And we got anywhere from 40, 48, I guess, on up. There's a bunch of debris on here that's bouncing me up, but yeah. That is just sick cool. This is more than I thought was going to be in there, but I was hoping there was going to be at least 40, but I figured 15 to 20 would keep me in my happy realm. Yeah, look at that. This is sick. And we did find, for some reason, there was one Kennedy in there, 40% in that. And we did have, when I saw that commemorative, I just hoped there was going to be some more cool stuff. One commemorative George Washington, 250th anniversary of his birth. That's George Washington on his horse, and that, I believe, is the residence. I don't want to say what that is because I don't remember what it is. Because I'm thinking of something else. I don't want to say that's the White House, but it just might be his home. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I found one of these a long time ago, proof. When I first started doing this, that's the second one. And we got one gold plated, 88. Ended up with 2 quarters, 1 bent dime, two, and then yeah. These are called what? Souvenirs smash pennies. We ended up with 2 proofs. 2005, a real nice 2005. San Francisco clad proof, and a beat up 2006. I think we're running out of room, boys and girls. We found 250 pence. That's why I like the bags. Get the foreigns too. 250 pence. For $2 Canadian. I mean, if you look at this, it's $2 in Canada. I mean, that's $4.50. So you got to look at it that way too. Then we found a cool, I'm going to just say it's from France, a French coin. 1916. I never found one of these. 10 something centimeters or something. 1916. Is that crazy cool? That is cool. That one I might keep. And I have no clue what this is. Oh, this is Guatemala. It's actually Guatemala. I finally see it. I thought it was going to be from, this is from Guatemala. 2000. No, when I seen this design, I thought it was going to be like Arabic or something. That's from Guatemala. Quetzal. That's cool beans. I love finding cool foreign stuff. And I have no clue how many pennies we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. It's 10, 13, 13. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If each one of these was registered as a $50, we're going to really be hurting but I'm not complaining at all. It's better than getting skunk boxes for 3 months. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. 30. Almost got a full roll of pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count that as a penny because it's a smash penny. Yeah. You kind of say you got 40 pennies, 42 pennies. Wow, is that a great hunt or what? 1 bag. How many boxes would that have ended up in the future? Would they have been Brinks boxes? Thank you, Queen of Cell. Appreciate it. Now, my question to everybody is, do you want me to stop now or do you want me to? I got a bag of dimes I'd like to go through and just edge hunt. You want to watch me open the dimes up or just cut this thing short? So, yeah, I am. That was 42, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 42, 4, 6, 8. 48 Ben Franklins in 1 bag. That's 2 boxes. Do the dimes. I can't believe it, though, man. All these Benji'S. It's like disbelief. It's not something that's normal. I'm living in a different planet. But I will let you guys know what I end up with when I do this. Get rid of them. So what I'm going to do is, we ended up with pretty much 39 dimes. I mean pennies. So we're going to see what we end up with next week. Don't mind me. I got to put this out of the way. And then we got run over by a train. I like finding stuff. It's amazing. You just don't realize, like, every place you probably go to has one of these machines for what's going on in their area, or their zoo, or Grand Canyon, something, you know. Yeah, that was cool. Found some cool foreigns. That's a cool foreign there. Yeah, I just want to get this out of the way. I gotta keep myself organized. I like finding them like this, not like this. But yeah, I'll keep everything up here until I do my count. But 48 Ben Franklins, man, that is just crazy cool. Yeah, I don't want to get I can leave them up here just for funsies. I don't think we'll get them mixed in with the dimes too easily. They'll stand out. Do my thing. Hope we don't run out of juice today. I really didn't have a time to. That is crazy cool. We did get one full roll of BUs. 63s from Philly, though. Just weird. And usually the ends are tarnished. The ends will get tarnished. Yeah. Well, you figure if there's 48, well, we'll just say there's 49, 90%ers, so that's the minimum. There's over $500 worth of silver here. Thanks for stopping in, Deborah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week. And hopefully we will, yeah, see you next time. All right, let me go get my bag of dimes. Hold, please. That's the bag of dimes from the same bank. I know it's hard to see silver, but there's 4 boxes of dimes in this bag. So yeah, that's a lot of dimes. A lot of dimes. A lot of dimes. So we're going to set this to the side. And hopefully we can find some silver. And if I miss it, the machine will spit it out. That's a lot of dimes. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Hey, sorry, Rick, I didn't see you, man. How you doing, man? I'm in my own little world sometimes. How you doing, Rick, if you're still there? We're going to hopefully find a silver dime. Is that silver? I don't know. No, it's not. That's a lot of dimes. A lot of dimes. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy amount of dimes. It's going to be here a while. You still there, Rick? Yeah. Dimes are so small. A lot of dimes. Yeah, I think the dimes, I have to look at my thing, but I think I've always got at least one silver dime out of the bag. I know it doesn't sound like much considering you're doing $1,000 worth of dimes. But to me, this is coming direct from the customer versus, I mean, any change that's being sent back is usually from the customer. So is that silver? It's kind of white. I think we got a silver. We have a silver dime. Hope it's not the only one. What year is it? 1964, last year. Philadelphia. We're on the board with a silver dime. Cool beans. It's hard to see the dime, but yeah. First silver dime. I hope they all stand out like that. One. Cool beans. I know this ain't like pulling all them Benji'S out. You know, you're pulling all them big coins out. Now you're pulling a little dime out. I'm happy to have it, buddy. But Benji, you didn't hunt anything at all this week, or you just didn't get anything this week? If they all stand out like that, sometimes they don't stand. Oh yeah, that would stand out if you know where it's at. My eyes are bugging out, but hopefully I don't miss anything. Sometimes you can see a silver dime and not see it. But yeah. Oh, you didn't get anything at all this week. Cool beans. Well, I don't want to say cool beans, but that's terrible. Why didn't you get anything this week? You just, yeah, crazy. Yeah, when Dennis said he got new coins again, I'm like, I'm probably gonna get the same thing. So when I went yesterday, I opened them up. I'm like, yeah, they're all brand new, and I'm like, what do I do? I said, just order me 4 boxes of nickels. I just don't want to deal with. Oh, you feel like crap too. That's right. Yeah, sorry you're feeling that way. I wouldn't wish allergies or flu, cold, anything on anybody. It's just brutal, man. It's brutal. I think when I had the flu the other month, man, it was just, oh man, it was brutal. That was brutal. It felt like somebody ran me over with a Mack truck, man. I'll tell you. Oh, you picked up a quarter box on Monday, though. Even like yesterday, I told my wife, like when I came home, my buddy was here, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna tell my wife I don't even want to go to lunch. And then she texted me and said, I'm ready. I'm like, okay, I go. Oh man, when we came back from lunch, I just went upstairs. I couldn't do it, man. I had to rest. And then I told her I didn't want to go get my coins if they called, but I woke up around 3. Still felt like duty, but I figured, let me get ready to go down and get the coins just so I didn't have to do it today, So I feel better today. I still don't feel. I feel from the last 2 days. I feel 100% better than I did the last 2 days. I can tell you that. Yeah. Last 2 days, man, my body just ached and I was like shaking. I was cold. It was just cold. Felt cold. Sitting on the chair. You can't go to bed on the bed because during the daytime, it's hard to sleep on the bed. What is this here? It's dirty. I don't think it's silver, but we have to check the date on it because I can't tell what it is. It's black. Is it black silver? I don't think so, but that's no, it's a 2000. That is a 2000. Yeah, we went to lunch on Thursday. I was like, I had the shivers, man. It was like cold. I was shivering. day before that, I wasn't really feeling that bad. It's just that my throat was so itchy. Your throat itched, but then it's just like all of a sudden, like a big piece of dust would hit in your throat, and you could feel it real hard. And I just couldn't stop coughing. I was coughing so violently, I was almost threw up a couple times. That's how bad it was. I was coughing that bad. I couldn't stop coughing. My head was hurting. I said, oh my God, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I wouldn't. I would not wish it on anybody. Yeah, I went to bed early. Yeah, right now it ain't too bad. No, it's getting hot in here. I had the temperature set at 75. And that was just for some reason overheating. Now I'm cooling down. I set it down to 71 now. If I start getting too hot, I just start coughing. For some reason, you just start getting hot. I don't know what does it. The heat just does something to it. But my cough really hasn't been that bad today. Yeah. It's just brutal. Yeah. All these times. Yeah. And when you watch Rob Fine's Treasure, when he does his dime boxes, it's like me, nothing. Dimes are tough. Digging Dave, he does well with his dimes. I haven't seen can't say I've seen a dime one in a while from him, you know. Can't say I've seen a lot of what he's done too many videos so far this year. How many silver dimes do you think we'll find out of this? I'm happy I found one. I didn't get skunked. So, yeah. Yeah, Dennis went fishing with his son. He went to a pond or something his friend has. And then he went to another pond. Caught a bunch of little fish. I think some bass, but small ones. Some sunnies and stuff. Then he ran out of bait. When I called him, they were going to go get more bait. And then they were going to another location to go fishing. He said he was going to see if his phone would work or where he's at, but he didn't chime in, so I'm assuming should work there, but you never know. I don't know what to do with these dimes. It's hard to pick them up. It's hard to pick them up. Maybe I'll just grab them out of the bag. That was just a lucky draw to see that silver dime. How many dimes is this? This is like 10,000 dimes in a bag. I think so. I forget how many dimes are in a box. There's 250 rolls. No, yeah, 250 rolls. That'd be a lot of rolls. 50 rolls. What's that, 5,000? No. How many dimes are in a box? There's $1. So if you had $1,000, that's 10,000 dimes. 10,000 dimes. That's a lot of dimes. It's just kind of weird. I'm not complaining about the Benji thing, but you have to go with me on this here. All these Benji's, one commemorative, which was pretty cool, and only one 40% Kennedy. It's like, you would think that somebody that has all those Benji's would have had a lot of Kennedys too, you know? Maybe a Walker or two. It's hard to see some of these. It's going to take me a little longer than it has because I'm old. 10,000 dimes. My phone's charging this time. We won't know till it cuts off. Yeah. I plugged it in and it showed it was charging. And I haven't heard any like weird noises like it disconnecting or anything, but we'll find out. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm going to get silver out of the bag of halves. I'll have silver in the dimes, and I will have silver in the nickels because I just happened to see that one. The nickels actually has two of those souvenir smash pennies in it, and I just happened to see it, and I saw a tone nickel, and I'm like, what is that? Yep, that's silver. So we're going to get silver, at least out of the dimes, the halves, and the nickel. So I got 5 bags of quarters. Got 5 bags of quarters. Yeah, I went to the bank. The guy that gave me my $5 grand at the credit union, I said, remember, I said, I'm glad I stopped and got that $5 grand because I only had $3 grand with me, and I ended up getting $7,200 worth of change. He's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Told the lady I'll take everything but the pennies. She thought I said I wanted the pennies. I said, no, I don't want no pennies. I am so happy she called. 48 silver coins. Well, yeah, 40. It's actually 49.90 percenters. I mean, they're at least $10 a piece. So it's not a bad haul at all. So that is a huge score. Yeah, we're going to have to do this a little. It's going to be a slow process. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Can you even see? I'll let you know. Pretty much it's just clad. I know that there's a Canadian dime in here because I saw it. I thought it was silver. Saw a black dime. So I know there's at least one Canadian in here. We're just going to keep doing what I'm doing. We're just going to keep doing what I'm doing. What is that? Oh, we got a foreign. We got a foreign. One something. I have no clue, but I'm going to say that's something to do with Saudi Arabia or something. That's cool beans. It's one something. Let's see if I could see anything on it. No, Arabic or something. No. Oh, it says new Shequel. Shequel. It's Shequel. That's the only thing that has English on it. New Shequel. That is the only thing that is in English. That's pretty cool. New Shequel. What's that? That'd be nice to see a Merc. Now the machine. Credit union got a new coin machine. And they're the newer, I don't want to say newer style than what they had. And I know it wasn't counting the nickels correctly, but I never had a problem with the halves. And I just did a box of halves. And it was exactly $500 in the box. So I'm going to assume, no mind. I never really had a problem with the machine before. What is that? Sometimes they just look silver, but they're not. It's 6 o'clock already. Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm going to be here a while. Uh-oh. I'm going to say Arabic. What's that? Man, it almost looked like a foreign the way it was dirty. Yeah. I think Rick left us. I didn't acknowledge he was here. I wasn't even paying attention. He said there's a bug going, a different kind of bug going around too, but I don't think I have the bug. He was saying something about your tummy hurting and stuff. My tummy don't hurt. Sometimes you just wonder, like, you never know, man. You might get a bag of dimes just like the abs. You just might get a bag of dimes. You just load it with silver. Those are what you're looking for. Kind of like a box. We're going right from the customer, right from the source. It's kind of like customer wrap, but in a bag. I mean, if these were all dumped in my coin machines, it would spit out all the foreign, all the silver. It's just amazing. Like, I don't know what kind of machine the bank has, but it does not discriminate against any other metals. It likes all coins, which I'm happy to have. I mean, if I would have went over there and, I told my wife, I said, I'm excited to go get my first bag, I didn't want to get too excited because we don't know if it's going to be like the machines I have now where it spits them out. And when I got that first bag and I was carrying it out, I could see silver already. I'm like, we're doing good. It was worth the ride. It's like 40 some miles, to go over there. And it's even further if you go to the other branches that go further away, Yeah. These cool beans. Cool beans. There's Dennis. How you doing, Dennis? There's Dan R. How you doing, Dan? You two in cahoots together? You show up together? Yeah. How you doing, Dan? You missed a great bag of halves. Best bag of halves I ever got. Now we're going to go through the dimes. We had 48 Ben Franklins, one 90% commemorative, and one 40% Kennedy. We ended up with 50 silver coins out of that bag. I'm doing good. Got the allergies or something, but yeah. Yeah, we got, oh man, I laid all this stuff back. We ended up getting like 39 pennies, one smash penny, two commemorative pennies, a gold plated, two proofs, 2 quarters, a dime. We ended up 2, 3, 4, 5 foreign coins. Check this one here out, man. Something from France, 1916, 10 centimeters or something like that. 1916. Is that cool or what? I know I never found that before. I would think I would have remembered that, but that was a cool foreign coin right there, buddy. That's cool. Yeah, that was a great bag. Too cool. You're right. And we're doing the dimes. I found one silver dime right off the bat. So we just started. I figured I'd do the dime bag. It's going to take a while. How'd you make out fishing at your last spot? Did you catch anything? Big bass. Bass are getting ready. Oh, that's a bent dime. I think it's a bent dime. There's a bent dime. Put that aside. You got to pull out the bent ones. They don't like bent ones. Yeah. There's got to be a faster way to do these dimes. Picking them up and you're talking 10,000 dimes. It's going to be a while. 10,000 dimes. Oh, you're just catching sunnies? Are you over like by the dam? I know where you're at. Don't say where you're at, but you over by the dam area down there? Oh, you're not there? Okay. I was gonna say, if you like go across the dam and you park on the thing and you walk across it, and then you go down by the guardrail and then walk down along where the land's at and the trees. Kind of like in that area there. Yeah. That's where the bass are usually hiding out. I used to get waiters and walk in there. It always freaked me out walking in with waiters. I was afraid something's going to eat me. I don't know why. But the further I walked out, the further I could cast, I catch fish. Yeah. That was before it's cold, I mean, it's already warmed up and stuff, but yeah. I haven't been up there in a long time, but yeah. I'm good. First catfish. Oh yeah, my son caught a big catfish. We were over there on the rocks. My son, there was a big catty hanging around. My son ended up catching it. That was a pretty big fit catty. Probably the biggest catfish we ever caught. Yeah. Is it raining at all where you're at? I know it was trying to rain, I think, earlier. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be like a silver dime haul here. Ooh, you got a couple bags of dimes. Did you get any silver dimes out of it, though? That's a good way of doing it. I could do the same thing, couldn't I? I could do the same thing. How did you make out doing it? Was there silver dimes in the bags or not? I know my credit union, yeah, because like most machines spit the silver out, so I'm just rare that these machines. Oh, you got 7 or 8 dimes. That's pretty good then. So wherever you got the bags from, they take the silver. So that's a good thing. Heck yeah. Man walks in the bank with a bag, fills a bag up. What are you doing, Dan? Oh, I'm waiting for it to spit some silver dimes out. What? You know how much it costs for electricity and a bag and yeah. Just think how much money we waste of the bank's money doing this every week. Oh man. Well, this bank here, they're tickled pink because I ended up picking up $7,200 worth of change from them. They didn't have to pay to get rid of it, so I saved them money. It's just where I dump them now. They got to pay to get rid of them. Man. Okay. It's part of a vicious cycle. Yeah. That's a good idea. Crazy. Now I got allergies. I keep coughing. Is that silver? It almost looks silver, but I don't think it is. Sometimes you get a diamond, it just got that silver edge look, but it's not. Let me double check. Nope, 66. We're a couple years too old. Or I should say too new. Couple years too new. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I mean, I turned the temperature down, but man, it's getting warm again. Man, it's a lot of dimes. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Just take these to the credit union and dump them and see what it spits out. I'll let you know. So yeah. It's already after 6 o'clock. Have you done anything at all the last week or so, Dan? Yeah, Dennis and I got new coins this week. I'm not ordering any more halves right now. I'm hoping to open the bank calls with one of the other banks calls with more half-dollar bags. That would be nice. No, not doing this. I'm not. When I did hunt a few boxes of dimes, when I did hunt the dimes, I did do them the way you're supposed to. But dimes are tough. Dimes are very tough. It almost looks silver, but it's not. It's just the way it is. It almost looks silver. I don't think it is. Let me check. 65. That is not silver, but I'll tell you one thing. It's just amazing how, yeah, you can just see a little, it's hard to see it, but it's hard to see it, but it's clad. It almost looks like silver, but we're 1 year off. That would have been nice to have a 65 silver. 1 year off. I know, it's hard, man. It's like, oh, you think you're going to, no. They don't stand out like that. Like, yeah, it's just like the silver hat. They don't all just jump out at you. They mess with your eyes. You're right. So small. Your eyes are getting older. Can't see straight. For some reason, when you hit the 66, 65, I don't know what it is, maybe because they're so worth so much. I thought that was a proof. Yeah. Yeah. Brutal. Yeah, we'll just keep going at it and see how it goes. It seems like it's taking too much time, then I'll take the rest of them and just dump them. That's a good idea. Ugh. I mean, I found one silver dime, but I actually saw it laying on the mat. So, I mean, if you had a silver dime in there, I mean, I know where it's at. But there you can see it, you know. This is a silver dime we found. It was a 64 Philadelphia. What are your odds? I hope that's not the only. Yeah, get back to fishing. Catch something worth talking about. We found one 2024, 2000, a buffalo. Ooh, 43p. Cool beans. Congratulations. Finding something. That's cool beans. Yeah, this isn't Digging Dave here. Digging Dave has the luck with the dimes. Yeah. We'll see. I was just hoping that maybe with the bag of halves, oops, because the bag of halves, the new ones were near the bottom of the bag. The older ones were near the top. So I was hoping maybe, since they had, the quarters, the nickels, and the dime bag, that maybe they threw some dimes away too, Right now, I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me. But they only had, this bank had 3/4 bags. I got the other 2/4 bags at another bank while I was in the area. So I'm pretty sure they label their bags what location they're at. So I shouldn't have to remember what bag was from here. The bags, I guess you could say. Let's pull off near the top of the bag. It's just weird that all them $half, it was just all Benji's except 140%er, you know, and a commemorative. Harry Cheese. Yeah. Well, they have up in Canada. They use clear. Some places you use clear plastic to wrap them. I don't know if the United States does that or not. I know in Canada they do. Clear plastic wrap machine. Then you wouldn't have to open them up. You can just take them back. I know there's a Canadian. I know there's at least one Canadian dime in here I saw, believe it or not. You would think if there's one, there's more than one, you know? What are your odds of only finding one silver dollar? Out of a whole bag. You never know. This was Rob finds treasure. We won't find any. Rob just does not get good dimes in his area. I think Digging Dave's in Illinois or something. Illinois or Indiana or something. Something, I don't know. I forget. Or he was there and he moved. I forget where he's located at now. He's got 2 V-nickels on the year already. First time in 7 years he's getting V-nickels. He finally broke the getting one, and now he's got 2. Crazy how that works. Yeah, it's been a good 5 months since I got a bag. Yeah, I stopped over, I don't know. It's been almost 3-4 weeks ago. I did stop over to check to make sure they didn't have. She said the machine was broke down. But no, she still had my number. And a couple weeks later, she calls me. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm good. Times will mess with your mind. Yeah, I think that's what I might do. It'd be faster to dump them through the machine than it will be to check them, since the machine spits them out. Well, it should spit them out. This is the new machine, but it's still by the same people. I know it spits out magic when you think, how's that work? Yeah. No. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming if the old machine did. The only thing different between the new machine and the old machine is it's just newer, and it doesn't have a conveyor. You have to just slide them in with your hand. So the only way to know that it would spit out the silver, I'd actually have to put one in. I know the old one spit out the silver because I know I found some in the return at one time over the years. Plus, that's how I found my first 40%er that I missed. The machine spit it out. So yeah, that's how I knew it spit the silver out. Now I'm wondering if the new machine does it or not. I'm assuming it would. Same company's doing the machines. It's basically set up the same way. It's same track system. The only thing it doesn't have a conveyor. The conveyor is what takes it in. Now you've got to just slide it in. So they eliminated that, all that mechanism. Now you got to slide it in. And plus there's a bunch of holes in the punch plate. All the dirt and stuff falls down in the thing now instead of going into the hopper. Yeah. There's only one way to find out. I know it spits foreigns out. I have not dumped missed a silver coin in a long, long time. So yeah, I know it spits the foreigns out. It spits the magic coins out if you miss them. I know that. But I don't know about the new machine though. Yeah, that's a good question. Is it really worth the gamble? So one way to find out. I think it will. It's set up the same way. It's set up the same way. It's on the same track system. I'm pretty sure it's got the same sensors. Pretty sure. Yeah. Makes you think though, don't it? $10,000. How many do you think we did so far? You think we did a box yet? I don't know. Makes me wonder now. That would have been nice to have a couple $half-dollar bags like that. Are you taking anything for your allergies, Vincent? Yeah, new coins suck. Dennis says new coins suck. Dennis did good last week. He had 6 boxes in the last 3 weeks. They all had at least 1 silver in them. And then the following week, he gets 2 brand new boxes of coins again. Brutal. And I got 2 boxes of new coins too. I was just hoping maybe. But yeah, it's amazing how we went from getting all them new coins, finally getting some circulated. So I started ordering a couple boxes. And now we're back to we went from 2024s to 2023s back to 2024s. So don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hunt these for a little bit longer. And maybe I'll do the rest on my own later. I forgot that I started later today. I wasn't in no hurry. I figured I would do the bag paths and maybe do the dimes. I think it's faster to open the rolls up because you don't have to sit here and put them back in your hand and line them back up. It just seems like it takes longer. It just could be that way because you're picking them up. Yeah, Rick should be streaming tonight. Nope, that is not silver. That's a big dime. All right, I think we're gonna end the dime search because I believe it's just taking too long. And I think I'm gonna hunt them later by myself or do what Dan says and just take them to the machine and dump them. Oh, I think that's that Canadian dime. There's that Canadian dime I saw through the bag. 2012. Thought it was silver because it was so black, but I could see somebody markered it up. See, it says 2012 on it. Yeah, I saw that through the bag. I thought that was a silver. It was black and silver. That would have been cool. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that through the bag, and I'm trying to get a picture of it and see what it is. What is that? That's silver now. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this dime hunt. I'll do it later or just go dump them. To me, it seems too boring for... Oh, here's the nut. What's this? I don't think that's silver. It's just a dirty American dime, but is it silver? No, it's 1992. That's a little off from the silver here. Just had that look to it, though. Gotta look. Cool beans. All right, we're just gonna finish this up later. It's 6:30 here. I forgot what time it was too. So I've been trying to get to bed by 8. Feel a lot better today than I did the last couple days. So maybe I'll stay up till 9. Yeah, we're gonna end the dime thing. It was a thought. We're probably better off going with nickels. Yeah, we're gonna end the dime hunt. I'll do that later and or dump them in the machine like Dan said and see if it spits silver out. But yeah, we did find one silver dime in the beginning. 64, Philadelphia. So we did find one silver dime so far. The one Canadian, 2012. It's hard to see it. In a, what did I say this thing was? I have no clue. Did find 2 foreigns, one Canadian, one new something it says. I forget what that says. I don't think I've ever found one of these before. That's pretty cool. It only says new Chiquel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm assuming it's some Arabic coin. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And we did find all of our halves. It was 48. Ben Franklin's in the half bag. 20 BU Benji'S 63s, the 140%, 68D. A cool commemorative. It was 1982, George Washington. But yeah, we had a great hunt. I'll let you know what came out of the dime bag next week or next time I see you guys. I don't know if I'll be able to. No, there's pennies in this bag too, I think. Yeah, we're going to have pennies in the dime bag too. Boo. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day and your evening, your weekend. Have a great week. And we'll hope to see you next time. Hope we get some more bags or some good boxes, but we'll see. And thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later.